let's not forget about the Cleveland Browns, who came in at 11-6 and had a wild season. We it seems like it was so long ago that it was that Cleveland had Joe Flacco out there, and just going back over what Cleveland went through last year is just wild. You start out the season, you got, but how many ways they had three different quarterbacks playing out there? They had Watson, they had Joe Flacco, they had
Jacoby
uh
Brissett.
yeah, they just had so many damn different quarterbacks out there, and they still came in second in division. And they went up against a young Houston Texans and just got worked in the playoffs. But still, they had a hell of a run out there, man. And
And
the
now
Browns had great coaching, and that's what kept them in it as well.
I was going to say the future, though, too, in Cleveland's looking bright because now your franchise. I know that they were expecting Deshaun Watson to be the franchise savior, as Groper Cleveland. It's not going to happen. Now you've got the savior of this franchise, Jameis Winston. Oh, it's
Big Mac Paddywhack
Jameis
himself.
Winston.
the
Jesus
bakery
Christ.
is back. He's cooking turnovers up north. It's going to be hot and steamy and delicious up there, and the Cleveland fans are just going to eat them up.
Look at
Drinking
Jameis
W's
Winston, doggy.
Jameis
Winston.
over bakery,
Oh
man.
my God. But bro, the Browns are gonna do good, man. I think they're gonna do really good, and I think if they bring in Brandon Ayuk, which is one of the teams that are rumored to trade for him, I think that's gonna even help him out way more. Amari Cooper, Brandon Ayuk, you got Jerry Judy, and then you got the tight end, um,
David
cool
Njoku.
David Njoku. The running back system is awesome. Obviously, Nick Chubb, he's coming back from injury, but anytime that Nick Chubb gets injured, it seems like he's like Superman. He just gets that much better. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what he does out there, but
Yeah, with Cleveland, that was part. If they do get Ayuk, that's been the biggest rumor, is that the Niners are asking for a veteran come back to go to the 49ers. So Amari Cooper has been the biggest name rumored for the trade in there. So I don't know if he would still be there. If they were able to pull it off to be able to keep Ayuk and Cooper on there, that would be a hell of a move. But I think the
should
49ers are
try
pretty
for sure.
pretty steadfast in wanting to keep wanted to get somebody out of it. The 49ers want to get a veteran out of it. But yeah, man, the Browns are just an interesting team, and this whole division, up and down, they all have interesting aspects to them, and you could find a way to present a case that they all four teams could win their division. The Browns certainly are not
Oh,
out of it. Um,
you
I
think the
mean, you
Steelers
can
can win the division?
Sure, why not? I mean, they're constantly, because what's going to happen is they're going to battle and kick the shit out of each other. So somebody's going to fall.
Yeah, but that
They do
QB
this
ain't gonna
every
do
year.
shit. None of
They do
those
this
QBs
every
gonna do
year. The
anything.
Steelers are right there fighting with it. I mean, hell, speaking of the Steelers, they came in third, and then not even forgetting, you had the Bengals, who didn't have Joe Burrow, and they still won 9 games. So this division, it's anybody's opportunity in this division to win. I
Yeah.
think the Ravens are the class of the division, without a doubt, but I don't think the Browns are like that out of it. And the Steelers always are going to give you everything they got, and they always play well against this division. They constantly, even if their teams are under 500 for an hour, they'll find a way to win.
Mike
But
Tomlin is the most tenured coach in this whole division. So who knows this division better than him?
Mhm. I
yeah,
just,
yeah,
I just, I don't see the Steelers winning the division. Maybe the wild card, because I agree with Steve there. I think that this whole division will be tight. I think that anybody can make the wild card spot. Like
Yeah.
I just don't see the Steelers winning the division. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Could we see maybe the first time an entire division takes up all the wild card playoff spots?
I don't think that will ever happen really, because I think it would have to be everybody would have to win 10 games at least. No,
Yeah,
compared
pretty
to
much.
if you're comparing to the other divisions with their second place teams and stuff
Yeah.
like
yeah.
AFC East, Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, New York Jets, right? AFC South, Jacksonville Jaguars, Indianapolis Colts, Houston Texans. AFC West, Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Chargers, maybe the Denver Broncos. So it would have to be that, like, yeah, all of them win 10 games. That would be tough, super tough.
Yeah. But going back to the Browns though, I like a couple of their draft picks they got, Michael Hall and Zach
I like
Zinter.
Hall too.
Zach Zinter out of Michigan, Hall out of Ohio State. So you got a little bit of that rivalry right there coming to Cleveland. But I think the one thing that's just going to consistently hold this team back from getting anywhere deeper in the playoffs is going to be their quarterback play. They got to figure out, you know, is it Deshaun Watson or not? And if not, how can we get rid of this guy? How can we somehow get this guy off the team, salvage some of our money, without having to give up too many of our prospects? Or
I don't think they're ever going to salvage that money. That's way too much money. To be able to, it's going to be eating a Jameis Winston L instead for a long time, man.
They gotta give him the massages back, bro. That's the only way to
something.
get Deshaun Watson. Give him the massages, and he'll go back to the Houston Texans with Deshaun Watson. Mark my
yeah,
words.
the Browns kryptonite is always going to be their kryptonite quarterback, and until they figure that out,
And their front offense. Their front
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah.
How do you pay a
They'd be
quarterback
getting
that
better,
hasn't?
though.
How do you pay a quarterback that hasn't played in the league for 2 years and you give him the max deal?
Yeah.